Okay, I think we're live. Hopefully if someone could let me know in chat if we are going okay, which would be fantastic. Where am I going here? Looks like we're going okay. We're just going to do this and copy this, copy that, and we'll put this into here. Write a comment, paste, live now. Okay, do we have anyone online? Is there anyone there? Need at least one comment to make sure I'm not completely stuffing this up. Okay. So we are live. There we go. Okay. That drone guy 980. Ah! I know who that is. G'day mate, how are you? That's good to see that you got your box of starter packs from TLA. That's awesome. Very, very difficult to get. It was Blake, wasn't it? Now I've lost my phone. Well, I haven't. My wife dropped me off here. Can you hear me, Blake? Is that all good coming through? Hopefully it is. So I don't know, what was it, like exactly 1 hour ago I was still at the shop in Brisbane, and I've come down the highway and made it back to the Gold Coast headquarters of the local card shop. And here we are. So now I'm a bit worried. Yep, you can hear me. That's fantastic. All right, good. Let's just see what we've got going on. So what have we got going on today? We've got a break. We've got AFL break number 5, which is pretty exciting because, and the reason it's exciting is because it's been done on our opening weekend. So the physical store opened on yesterday, which was Saturday. I'm losing my track of days. Saturday was a big day for me, which was fantastic. So we opened yesterday. It was fantastic. We had a lot of people come through, people that I'd known, people that I hadn't known. So that's always fantastic to meet new people. So we have break number 5, AFL break number 5, and it is 3 boxes of this beast, Footy Stars Prestige. Footy Stars Prestige. So, but 3 boxes of Footy Stars Prestige, and that's what you paid for, so that's good. But it is the opening weekend of the local card shop. So I like to say this all the time, that you may not live in Brisbane or southeast Queensland, but we can still be your local card shop because you can have some fun with us. You can have some fun with us at local card shop online at localcardshop.com.au. LCS Grand. If you want to order something online, we'll get you a 10% discount. And I think that's actually going through till tomorrow. So LCS Grand gets you a 10% discount. But it is the first one now. Charlie and Dave are on as well, which is fantastic because these guys are in the break. Dave's got somebody in the break. He's definitely got a team. And that team would be... that'd be the Eagles for Dave. Oh no, the Bulldogs. The other team that starts with W. So that's cool. But because it is the opening weekend of the local card shop, I wanted to do something a little bit special. So we have a 3-box break, which is pretty much exhausting our stock of Footy Stars, but which is okay. But it is the opening weekend, so I'm going to get rid of this spam thing that's coming up. But what I decided to do, because we're very happy at local card shop to be going along, I have brought in with me a box of Footy Stars Jumbo. So we are going to throw that into the break free of charge. Absolutely extra for the people who have supported us through our early breaks, because we really do appreciate it. I'll say we're having fun, but it's been a lot of work so far to get the shop up and running, and this will be the last break from the Gold Coast headquarters, because Telstra, who didn't turn up yesterday, today's Sunday, yesterday was Saturday, the day before, Friday, they didn't turn up Friday, so that's why we're still back here in Gold Coast headquarters, but they, I hope to have them tomorrow or Tuesday or something. I don't know. The next break should be in Brisbane out of the Breakers Den, which is out at the Gabba. Now, so lots happened over the weekend. We had a few people in, which was great, and met Damien, a guy that I've known for a long time online. It was fantastic. So we'll get that lighting and all that fixed up there and get the internet, and we'll break from there. But we're going to break these today. So the first one we're breaking is going to be the Footy Stars Jumbo. This is a bonus. This is a thank you from the boys at the local card shop. And we really do appreciate everything that people have done for us so far, but especially the people that jumped in the break. Now, oh, by the way, AFL Break Bounty. The AFL Break Bounty is live. The Break Bounty, now Blake, for you, mate, I know you haven't seen one of our breaks yet. There's a lot of numbered cards you're about to see. You will see somewhere in the vicinity of 55, 56, probably about 60 numbered cards. If any of those numbered cards is numbered 001 of whatever it is, the bounty will go off, and that will be $50 break credit to whoever hits that, which is pretty awesome. So that break credit of $50, store credit of $50, you can do it on a break, you can do it on whatever you like. Will go to the person who hits 001. Now, if we don't, we will have an AFL break 006, which we'll be putting together this week, and that will go up to $60 if it doesn't go off. So, but I really want to give it away because I'd love to hit a 001. So that's what's going on with that. So that's the break credit. Let's get into this break. Let's have some fun. Whoops. Empty box. All right. So there we go. Now, Dave, I'll need to get AFL updates from you, mate. I know I seem to always be breaking when North Melbourne are playing, which is a bit interesting. But anyway, let's have a look at what we've got now. The Jumbo Pack's full of cards. You can't get more cards in a pack than this. We go to the middle, we get our inserts, and we start with Jeremy Cameron. Bit of ice burst. It's like the weather up here. Oh, that's the other thing. So we've got Darcy Parish. So the and I'm going to put this on the Facebook page later. Blake, especially for you, mate, I don't mind making up the stats on the numbers. So if a card comes out numbered 20 of 200, I'll tell people why number 20 is important. Somebody sent me a picture this week of a card on... someone put a picture of sent me a picture of an eBay listing, and it was numbered 24 of 60, and then it had his age number. I was so impressed that someone would go that far to do that, and I think that they've obviously been watching local card shop breaks, so that was pretty exciting, to be honest. So if you ever see anything like that and you think, you know what, Rob's a bit strange, he'll like that, let me know, and I'll highlight them in breaks. Cascade, is that the same Cascade as that I know? NBA hobby breaks. We've got a break up at the moment that's got some T-Mall in it, and we will be doing some hobby boxes shortly. We're just waiting on some stock to come in. We sold what we had, to be honest, so we will do that. Oh, hey! Look at this. We put an extra box in and we get a really good hit for North Melbourne. Jared Patton. You little legend. Let's just go here. We'll have a look at this one. Charlie Dixon bashes up on poor teams. But Jared, into the break, bang, North Melbourne Spectrum, number 5, numbered 053. I think that's about their percentage at the moment, 53%. Maybe I'm giving them a bit too much credit, but well done, Jared. Awesome. Nice to get a nice hit in a box. And it is. Is that a different username, Cascade? Or am I just losing the plot? It has been a really long couple of days. Thanks for the message, by the way, too. My favourite Tasmanian. Okay, we've got Tom Cleary. Sounds like he should be a policeman, Tom Cleary. I don't know why I thought that, but anyway. And the best Palm Beach card in the box, Liam Jones. Palm Beach goes to Stephen Rook, who has Carlton. It is a good hit, Blake. That's a really good hit. I haven't redeemed the Spectrum cards that I've got, but if you have a look on eBay or on the Facebook pages, they are awesome. We have an instant win card. Boom, boom, boom. I'll send that to someone who doesn't hit a whole heap. And we have the great man, Mitch Robinson. Got a bit angry last night. So these are very nice, Blake. Mate, next time you come into the shop, I'll show you a couple of the really nice releases of the AFL. So for anyone, Blake's a NRL collector. So loves himself a bit of NRL. He was wearing a Cowboys jersey, but he's a Broncos supporter. So beat that. We've got a blank canvas of the West Coast Eagles. Dave hits this one. Jack Darling. Is there another insert? There's no other insert in this one. Number 106. Here's another nice hit. Well done, Dave. So a couple of hits there already. Dave's been in quite a few of the breaks. I did, Cade, mate. I got to the shop yesterday at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I left the Gabba at 10:20, I think it was, and I was a little bit tired, a little bit emotional. Lucky day one, North Melbourne again. Jared in the house. Nick Larkey. And Cora Staunton. I'm looking forward to getting into the new Breaking Den, the Breakers Den. Ooh. North Melbourne are in big trouble, aren't they? I'm just saying, I think I'm a little bit behind you guys, so bear with me if I sound like I'm out of sync with what you're typing. But North are in a bit of trouble. North are in trouble unless you have them in the break. But it was a good win last night by the Lions. It was a sloppy game. And we have another numbered card. Here it comes. We're just going to rip off the band-aid of this one. What is there? There's two certainties in life. One is taxes, and the other one is the Gold Coast Suns hitting in breaks. Jack Lukosius. Number 24. Number 24, Jack Lukosius, and Lance Buddy Franklin. Gold Coast Suns always hit night, that's what I find. From the home to the Gabba. Last night, I left the Gabba, Cade, at the end of the game. And as I said, I was a bit tired, so I just left when the siren went. And I was home in 45 minutes after walking to my car, getting in the car, and driving all the way home. Essendon. Pete Horn. Pete was in the shop on the weekend as well. He got Essendon. And he will get Harrison James. And then we have the parallel of Zach Williams for Carlton. Pete did a great job. He helped me out in the shop, actually. Hung a TV for me. Rob's not so good. I don't know. I'm not sure, mate, if they have the women's cards in them. I can't recall from last year. Serge says Serge had the Eagles. Dave had the Bulldogs. Dave, mate, I've had a shocker. But at least we've got audio this week, so it's better than no audio. Serge, you definitely have the Eagles. Mate, Jack Darling is coming your way. Whoops. I don't think I've recovered from yesterday yet. Melbourne. Lawrence Angwin. Still haven't found out if he's the Lawrence Angwin that played for Carlton. You might tell me one day. I'm talking about Carlton. We've got Stephen Rooks gets that one. So just for those who have come in a little bit late, because it's the opening weekend of the local card shop, I've thrown in an extra box, being this box of jumbo. So we'll still have the 3 boxes of Prestige and the box of jumbo. We have a blank slate. We have the other Gold Coast, the GWS. Josh Kelly can play. And Ash Rayburn says, thank you very much. I like that hit. And we turn it over. Number 82. 82. Is that the score that... I'm pretty sure that's close to the score that the Giants are at the moment. 82. Ash, well done. Angry man Mitch Robinson. He's always angry. We love Mitch. Prediction for the name of the next release. Optimum. I reckon they will go Optimum 2, but what should we... Let's come up with something that's a bit different. What would be awesome? A great name for a release. Local Card Shop would be a good name for a release. No. What would be... Oh, they should have a release, the Specky release. Just all cards of people taking big marks. Oh no, we got the 2 for the Suns. Bit of gold stamp action for Lockie Weller. And Errol Goulden for the Swans. AFL Spectacular. What about AFL Spectacular? 81 right now. If we give it a minute, Dave, we'll get to 82. And maybe because I'm behind by the time I say it, it will be 82. AFL Spectacular, Cade, what do you reckon? Oh, we have a midnight. Starts with 20. It starts with 2. And it ends with Hawthorn. Bruce. Who has Hawthorn? Todd Howlett. Got his PC team. Very happy. I love seeing that. We all do. Excellence 2022. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. It's got a 1 in it, but it's not number 1. 128 for Luke Bruce. Goes to Todd. Scotty Pendlebury. Goes to Dan Farr. Dan helping out Todd. So let's hope we can hit something nice for Dan as well for helping out. Excellence. Is it too close to brilliance? I don't know. But excellence, optimum. I like excellence. Excellence is good. We've got for the Hawks, Mitch Lewis. Still love the fact. Fun fact: Mitch Lewis was drafted the year that they lost. And his name is Mitchell Lewis. Sam Mitchell and Geordie Lewis left the club. They got Mitch Lewis in. Fun fact. And Jamie Stanton for the Gold Coast Suns. So for a bit of an extra box, we've got the extra hit in this box. So we do anything else? Maybe not. I don't know. Can't recall. What have we got coming here? We have for the Saints. Jack Higgins. Tried to break my heart last night, Jack Higgins. He kicked a couple of goals, I think. Good player, Jack Higgins. Todd Howlett can have that one, because it's his team. And looks like there's no other insert in this pack. So how has everyone's team gone this week? So we got Cascade. Premier, I like Premier. I like that one. Did Collingwood play this? Who did Collingwood play this week? Or have they got the bye? Oh no, they're tomorrow. Which brings me to an interesting thing I wanted to chat to people about. Gold Coast Suns, death, taxes, and Gold Coast Suns hitting in the break. Happens every time. Brandon Ellis. And Connor Rozee for Port. Who's got Port? Port is Andrew Gibson, one of the new ones in the break. Andrew is one of the absolute gentleman of the hobby. He's actually just a gentleman. Just a gentleman. So I hope he hits something nice too. We have Western Bulldogs. Goes to Surge. Nah, just joking. Goes to Dave. I knew that. Cody Waitman. Doesn't mind falling over, old Cody. And Dion Prestia. Matt Jackson. I think Matt's had the Tigers before. Not sure. Can't tell for certain. Could look it up, but I left the phone in the car and the wife is gone. She's gone to get some supplies for me. Okay, Adelaide Crows. Paul Seedsman goes to Brian, another one of the good blokes. Brian's a local down here. Doesn't live too far from Gold Coast headquarters of Local Card Shop. Tom Stewart for the Cats. So, people in New South Wales, people in Victoria, I think people in South Australia as well, got a public holiday tomorrow. Public holiday tomorrow. We got the Giants. Sam Stockwell. Oh no. Starting to be confused. Sam Stockwell has the Suns. Ash Rayburn has the Giants. There we go. Stephen Caniglio has 150 games, and we got James Arrow for the Crows. Okay, so let's get back to the important things in life. Tomorrow, Victoria, New South Wales, and South Australia, Tasmania. I think they all have public holidays. New South Wales and Queensland don't. Now, what concerns me, tomorrow's public holiday, what's it for? It's for the Queen's birthday, right? It's not her birthday. Tassie has a public holiday as well, okay. Tassie jumps on board as well, of course I do. So we have the Queen's birthday. It's not actually her birthday, so that annoys me a little bit. Because my birthday is October 29th for those playing at home, but if I was to turn around and say in April or May, if I say May the 5th, I say, you know what? I think I'll have my birthday on May the 5th as well. People would go, mate, you just can't do that. But the Queen can. She can get away with anything, the Queen. I'll bet. Betty. So, I know we're taking away from the break, but there's an empty box. So, the Queen turns around and says to us, well, in June, on any given Monday in June, we will have a public holiday for me. Now, I live in Queensland. Queensland, we don't have the Queen's birthday. We don't have the Queen's birthday. It just doesn't make sense to me. Let's go through the first pack and we'll talk about that in a second. We've got Jay Gramere. I've got to get my numbers ready. The Hawks. Todd Howlett. We know it's Todd because he is a Hawks man. Number 293. As per local card shop rules, any card over the number of 200 does not need to be associated with anything. So the Queensland, yeah, we do have a public holiday to make up for it. Blake loves that public holiday to make up for it because it's the day after the NRL Grand Final. But I say we shouldn't be working on the Queen's birthday. We got a milestone card for the Bombers. Pete Horn, boom, Zach Merritt. Hey, Beatty. Look at that, 005. Nice one for Pete. Very happy. Nice low numbers. Now, we've seen that low numbers attract low numbers, so let's hope that continues. Yeah, so I'm a bit disappointed that Queensland doesn't have the Queen's birthday. Victoria could have Queen Victoria's birthday, but Queensland should have all the Queen's birthdays. GWS, now I can't remember again, it's Ash. Has Sam Reid, GWS, 100 games, and it's number 181. 181. Interestingly, 18 goals won is what he had kicked on him in the final 6 rounds of last year. So it's a very impressive card, to be fair. Very impressive card. Just sorting some stuff out here, gentlemen and ladies. Zach Merritt, 005. One of the better cards we've hit. It's no Tuke Miller jumper number yet, but it's getting there. So what public holiday would everyone love to have that we currently don't have? I'd love up here in Queensland too. I'd love to have the Queen's birthday because I think she owes it to us. We took her name and all. No other state said we'll take the Queen's name. And I'd love Melbourne Cup Day. I think Melbourne Cup Day should be a national holiday. Stuff it, no one works up here anyway. We've got Orange. We've got Will Day. Todd Howlett goes bang. Will Day says my number is number 73. Pretty sure his mum was born in 1973, so that's not a bad card. Nice. Brian, I need a public holiday tomorrow, mate. That's what I need. I don't need a beer. Rob don't drink too much. Rob likes to talk about himself in the third person occasionally, especially when he's a bit tired and emotional. What do we got here? Oh, we got something for Collingwood. Yeah, we said we're going to hit Dan something, but I want to hit him something better than this. But hopefully, this is a sign of things to come for the Pies. Darcy Cameron. Oh! Do it this way. And we hit 001. Do it this way. And we hit number 100. Going to get this right. There it is. Number 100. 100 for Darcy Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take a small little pause here because I'll show you what. Look at this. Oh no, I've had an accident. Don't know what I've caused there, but nothing on the card. No DNA on that. We're all good. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, this is going to be fun. You have to do it almost one-handed. The rest. So I did. So for people, fans of what's it called, Chopper. Rob did himself a mischief yesterday, and he cut his finger. And he cut his finger. Look, I fixed it. Look, there we go. So I did myself a mischief and cut my finger. And as I put the card into the box where the base go, I've opened it up, mate. I might sue the people responsible. Let's see. Hopefully that stopped the bleeding. Let's go. So in this one we have some green action. You know what you do when you have an injury and you work at the local card shop and you're doing a break? You just battle on. So let's battle on, and let's get for Port Adelaide. For the great Andrew Gibson, he's got himself Connor Rozee. Fantastic. Any solicitors on the break? Might be able to have a chat to him. Let's go and have a look at what Connor Rozee, number 31. See how many disposals he had in round 7 last year. In what was a telling game of football that Port Adelaide won by 17 points over the team they played. Made all that up. Blood has stopped. Good news, but that was a lot of blood in a short period of time. Any solicitors? Kay, do you know any solicitors? Brian, do you want to bring a beer around, mate? I'm down at Arundel, Brian, so maybe you could bring a beer. That'll get the pain away, and I don't even drink. Orange. Told you, death, taxes, and Jack Lukosius. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to be giving something away every time you hit a Jack Lukosius card. Number 20. Very close to his jumper number, not really, but anyway. 20 is the age he was when he decided he was going back to... if the blood stopped, Serge, it's all good. 20 was the age he was when he decided he was going to go back to South Australia. Actually, I think it was probably 18, but we'll go 20. We got pink. We got Tom Green. Big Tom Green. Love Tom Green. So, Ash is all right. Number 23 for Tom Green. That's how old he'll be when he wins a Brownlow medal. He was born in 2001, so it's 2024. Yeah, you know what? Hold on to that card. Don't let it go. He'll win the Brownlow at age 23. Tom Green can play. He's not as good as Cam Rayner. He can jog over. It's a fair jog from where you are. I'd suggest maybe jogging to the car instead of jogging all the way from where you are to where I am. We have Connor Rozee. Geez, he shows up a fair bit. They must make a lot of Connor Rozee cards. That's my only thing. Andrew Gibson, number 450 as per local card shop rules. No need to make anything up with that one. Yeah. Rob did himself a mischief. One of my favourite movies, Chopper. Frankie Johnson did himself a mischief. What do we got here? We've got another one. Saints. Who's the Saints? Todd Howlett. Bought himself a couple of spots. Jack Billings pops up his head. Jack Billings, number 490. Now this box should provide us with another low number if the same rules that have been happening happen. I want a big Brownlow predictor too. Pink card, Jamie Elliott for Dan Farr. Number 299. glad I didn't bleed on the cards. That would have been a terrible one. Luke Ryan for Fremantle, orange. Fremantle is Brian. He tries to get Carlton. He's a Carlton supporter. Brian, how happy are you at the moment? 106. That's how many years it's been since Carlton won a premiership. You must be pretty happy at the moment, Brian. The Blues going really well. Took an ex-Lions bloke to coach you guys, but whatever. We've got the Ds for Lawrence Angwin. Tom McDonald. Number 477. You know the rules. No need to make anything up for that. Okay. Getting there. Oh. Just being a bit careful that I don't knock that cut again. Woohoo. Pink action. Bradley Hill for Todd Howlett. Bad luck, Mr. Hill. Hope you had a nice flight home. I'm not a sore winner, but geez, I was happy to win last night. Number 42. 42. So, yeah, I might do that one time. But 42, it's the answer to everything. Don't need to really say too much more than that. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. 42. I've always liked the Lions players with the number 42 because of that reason, because it's the answer to everything. We had a few players with 42. Pierce Hanley wore 42 before he moved on. Trent Cotchin for the Tigers. Matt Jackson will get that one. Would have preferred Dusty, but Koch is not too bad. 142. So many weeks ago he won the Brownlow? No. I don't know, maybe how many months ago he won the Brownlow? I don't know. He won a Brownlow. Well done, Trent. Heard Kevin Sheedy saying that Trent Cotchin should give the Brownlow medal back. Cade, what do you reckon about that, mate? Does Sheeds have a point? Should he give the Brownlow back? Give it to Joe Watson. We've got blue. We haven't had a blue yet. So who have we got in blue? We've got Taylor Adams for Dan, the Karma Man. I call him that because he helped people get his team. I think it's twice he's done that, which is really nice of him. Number 17 for Taylor Adams. That's where I predicted Collingwood were going to finish this year, 17. I predicted they'd finish 17th, but what I forgot was they had a Brisbane Lions person as their coach. And what I also forgot was they had a Brisbane Lions person as their assistant coach. I should have thought of that. And then I would have known that Collingwood would become great again. Oh, this is a great card. Who is them? Matthew. Look at those colours. Striking. Dane Zorko, 14 Brownlow votes. Brownlow vote lead. Oh, we've got another card here. We'll show Brian his Fremantle card. So, Michael Walters. Jeez. Kills me, that bloke does. Always beats us. 390. That one goes there. But not Dane Zorko. He don't go anywhere. Well, he's not going anywhere for a few weeks. Bit of a sore hamstring, Mr. Zorko, but that's all right. Number 72. Woo! That's exact. It's strange because that is exactly how many 50-metre penalties I'm predicting he gives away for dissent this year. Brian, yeah, your Carlton breaks haven't been great. Something's got to change there. Something will change there for you. What, Cade, if you're still online, what, oh yeah, we have another nice card coming up here. What hobby boxes do you reckon in NBA should we look at? North is quiet now. North hit the spectrum. But North will come back. Not quite yet. Lawrence Angwin, the man who has not told us if he's the ex-Carlton player. And Alex Neil-Bullen in a Midnight Classified. Number 30. That's how many goals they kicked in the grand final last year. Poor old Bulldogs. Wasn't that one-way traffic in that when they decided to start playing? Yeah, Brian, I think your Blues are going really well. I think that they're a little bit, if it can be a little bit underrated at the moment of what they've done. Death, Taxes and Sons cards. Alex Sexton. Number 625. Average crowd size at Suns games. Every now and again, one of those high numbers does resonate to a card. Hey, Jared, Alice is a nurse, isn't she, or something? She's something like that. I've done myself a mischief. Orange, Tom Green, 2024 Brownlow medalist. He ain't going quiet. He never goes quiet. Number 58, 70 votes. He'll poll in 2024. Pretty impressive effort. Yeah, I need medical assistance, Jared. We've got more GWS action. Ash. Toby Green, the man that no one likes unless he was playing for them. Number 409. It's probably how many weeks suspension he'll end up with in his career. Ain't that a fact? Alright, let's... Did you say Prism and only affordable? Mate, I reckon you're okay until you mentioned Prism. Yeah, definitely Revolution. I've got that coming. Donruss, Optic. I might try and get some more Optic too. Pink, Dyson Heppel. Effington going really well now. Number 181. That's how many years since Essendon won a final. One of my favourite Facebook groups. Days since Essendon won a final. I don't even know what the actual answer is, but I know it's like a lot. Yeah, Jared, I won't take that risk either, mate. You're a smart man. Carl, whoa, yeah, Paddy Cripps. Now, if you were Stephen, would you want number 1 to win yourself $50 break credit, or would you want number 9? Just because that would be bloody awesome. You would get number 80. Longest recorded kick by Patrick Cripps was kicking with the wind at Princes Park after training, 80 metres. That card, amazing. Oh no, Brian. The breaks are killing you. And to finish this box off, Hawkins, the Tomahawk. Bet you Tom Hawkins likes to talk about himself in the third person. That I'm pretty well certain of. 490 something. 496. There we go, let's get into box 2. That's box 1 done. I only cut myself once. Good thing. Tell you what, it's not a bad start to local card shop breaks. Break 1, we lost audio. Break 5, I've done myself a mischief. 14 box break, Brian. Was it all prestige? Because that's ridiculous. 14 boxes. Would have been pretty cool though. Oh, what is the actual number, Cade? What? It's the average age. It would be the average. Is it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Well, now I want to know what the real number is. All right, box number 2. Oh, did we show the empty box? Let's show the empty box. Should have shown the empty box. There it is. It's empty. Count the packs. Pink. The Angry Man. 3rd time for the Angry Man today. Matthew Luby. He'll be happy with the Angry Man popping his head up. Number 256. So no public holiday in Queensland. We've established that. Well, they're 10 minutes left. They're doing all right. Geez, it means I'm taking a long time. Harry Mackay, Ben Mackay's brother. Number 90. How many goals he kicked last year? It was nowhere near 90, but I'm going to say it was. 90 goals kicked to win a Coleman medal. Geez, I remember when 90 goals used to not win a Coleman medal. 82.9. Well, then 82K would be the average life expectancy of a male who bagged out his wife's cooking at age 82. We got Orange. We got Andrew Gaff, the Eagles, Serge and David. They can work out who's got the Eagles. One of them has. Pretty sure it's Serge. Not liking the lighting tonight, guys. Lighting is giving me the... There he is, Andrew Gaff. Number 162. So how many spiral fractures of the jaw that Mr. Brayshaw got? Oh, ouch. That was a little bit nasty. I won't make it to 82.9. Serge, this is the second, my friend. We had a box that I threw in to start with that you might have caught the end of, and that was a jumbo box. It was a bonus because it was our opening weekend. And Serge, Oscar Allen has popped his head up for you, mate. Number 464 means nothing, but that it's a numbered card going to Serge. So we still have another box after this. So yes, whether I don't know what you mean by this is the third box. Maybe you're saying, geez, Rob, would you hurry up? We got pink. Oh, that's not pink. That's orange. And we have for the Swans, Ollie Florent. Worked out the other day that Ollie goes by the name of Ollie at the club. He's really an Oliver. But that his father was the Australian something champion of tennis. Something champion of tennis. And Ollie Florent, number 172, which was his dad's lowest ranking on the World Tour. Yes, so we had Rod Laver was in our break the other night. Shout out to Rod if he's watching tonight. He probably is. From Rockhampton, Rocket Rod. Blue card, Tom Liberatore, his dad eye gouges. See, I don't forget things. Craig McRae wouldn't forget that either. That was his eyes too. Watch out when they play. 48. 48. That's how old Tony Liberatore probably is now. I don't know. Maybe older. Yeah, probably older. Whatever. We'll go with his dad's age. Yes. Happened at the Gab. Happened right in front of me. For the Roos, Jared, not a huge hit, but Jack Mahoney, who many people might not even know who he is, 517 for North Melbourne. I can't say North. It's a little bit rude to say North. North people hate it, so I won't say it. It's North Melbourne. I have a lot of respect for North Melbourne. Good mates barrack for North Melbourne. Pete Horn barracks for North Melbourne. And he's a good bloke, Pete. This is pink action, and if we go here, we go bang, we go Robbie Gray. Good player, Robbie Gray. Andrew Gibson says, thank you very much. Number 296. Okay, of the people on here at the moment, any Brownlow, let's go for a Brownlow prediction. So we've got Neil, Cripps, Brayshaw of the Andrew variety. Josh Mahoney. Yeah, I think he opened the batting for Tasmania, Jared. We have a game breaker. We have Sam DeConing's brother. We had a chat about Tom and Sam's mum the other night. It's an interesting chat. 249. Interesting number. Tom DeConing. One of 10 children. Liver is 56. Dave, don't ruin it. Liver was 48 once upon a time. Collingwood, Darcy Moore. And Darcy says, whoa! Oh, if we move the 3 from there to there, we got jumper number, or we can just have a nice low number for Dan Farr. So there's a little bit of karma. You help people out, get their team. He didn't hesitate. He just said, yes, why not? We'll do it. And he gets a Darcy Moore 003. So, nice card. Now, Dan supports Geelong. Serge says Neil will win it. Serge, don't say that. I need to get myself a Neil predictor. So, if you could just say that Patrick Cripps will win it, that would be great. We have another pink card. We got Rich Duncan for the Cats. The Cats is Sam Corliss. What number is Mitch? Number 97. Can't wait till we get that lighting right at the new place. Number 97. Number 97, Mitch Duncan. I think that's the year he debuted. Would have been 6 years old if it was, but that's what we're going to go with. Talking about lighting, Damien Dowling, who's big on the cricket pages. If you ever need any assistance with lighting, you should contact him. Cracking fella. Said to him, I said, mate, got all the lighting at the shop worked out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and you tell me what you think. And I told him, and he went, mate, you're all over the shop. How about you do this, this, and this? And he was right. There's green action in here. We go straight to it. Look, out of respect that my joke would be terrible, I'm just going to... Oh, we've got 2 cards in here. So we'll... Riley Thilthorpe, the man with the lisp, number 437. Bailey Smith, no jokes allowed on Bailey Smith today. Number 3, I'm just going to move that over because if I continue... Dave Gemmell, nice hit. But any joke I make about Bailey Smith today would be inappropriate. Jared, you're a legend. Cripps will win the Brownlow. Wouldn't mind it if he did. Good player. Dave says yes! Is it too early to be this loud? Look at that! Zacca! Oh, love Zach Bailey. What number is Zach? 4, Matthew. He says, I have a number 143. That was his metres gained in the first quarter last night. Poor old Bailey Smith. I've got to get a nice hit out of this to get Bailey Smith out of my head. We've got a pink card. We've got Jake Lever. Former Crow. Now a Demon. Got himself a premiership medallion. 105. 105. Don't really... Bailey Smith he's rattled me. Because I had a joke for that one. I could have used number 3 so many different ways and had to pull myself up and say, Rob, don't. And I didn't. We have, for Todd Howlett, Jack Gunston. Is there anyone that doesn't like Jack Gunston? He just seems like a cracking fella. Jared, be nice. Number 5. Woo! Todd Howlett gets a nice low number. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Hopefully he learns from it. Todd Howlett gets number 5. We don't make up things for really awesome hits that are low numbered. Don't need to. That's just an awesome card. Too much money, too much time, and that's what happens, I guess. We have for the St Kilda Football Club, Seb Ross, milestone game, and if we turn it over, we got number 179. What was his game? 150. He might have played 179 by now. I'm going to go with it. If not, it will happen shortly. Yeah, too much money, too much time. Okay, what wouldn't mind hitting a nice Adelaide card. Hasn't been anything really nice there. Sydney. Geez, we need a Swans hit. And a Swans hit we shall get. Now, that's what happens when you come to a local card shop. Need a Swans hit. Swans hit we get. And number 732. The exact amount of kilometres from Sydney of where I sit right now. At the Gold Coast headquarters of the local card shop. Everybody's local card shop. We got green. Haven't we already had green in this box? Which probably means we're not going to get anything else. But we got Jack Rewald. The Tigers. Matt Jackson says thank you very much. He says thank your mother for the rabbits. Number 55. That's where he kicked his torpedo from. He said to the ump, "Ump, I'm going for the goals. I'm going to kick a torpedo." And the ump said, "Good luck with that." True story. It went through. Yeah, that's true, Jared. That's true. But unfortunately, they're not in the public spotlight. We go to a blue. We go to Jared Lyons. Most underrated player going around for Brisbane, I think. Was fantastic in last night. Number 23. Very rare card. Charlie Cameron's jumper number on a Jared Lyons card. And Jared Lyons likes kicking the ball to Charlie Cameron. Yeah, Jared, extra green is not good. Extra green should not be seen. Normally means there's no other hit. So, which makes Rob sad. We could still get it though, that'd be cool. Yeah, Link. The other guy that Jared Lyons likes kicking the ball to. Link McCarthy. Lovely fella, 588. That's how many goals he'll kick for the Lions in his career. There it is. So Cripps is winning the Brownlow as per Jared. Jared, the premiership, my friend. Who's going to win the premiership? Who's going to win the premiership? I'll give you my tip first because I'm on delay to you guys. We got a black one. We go straight to it. We got, oh God, Dave, Serge. I don't know. I think this is Dave again. Number 23, Adam Treloar. Everyone's got 23. Charlie Cameron jumper number on an Adam Treloar card. Here's my tip for the grand final. I'm going to make two tips. I am going to tip that if Fremantle don't play Melbourne in the grand final, I think Fremantle are going to make the grand final. I think they're a very good football team. I think they'll make the grand final. If they play Melbourne, Melbourne will win. If they don't play Melbourne, I'm going to tip Fremantle to win the premiership. And then when Brisbane win it, I'll go, you beauty. Could see that coming. Essendon, Pete Horn. It's got 2 metre Peter. Pete Horn's not 2 metres, but he's pretty close. Pete Horn. Very good on the basketball court, Pete Horn. Bit like Mitch Robinson, though. Very, very passionate. 2 metre Peter going to Pete Horn. 2 packs left in this. And then we've had some good low numbers, though, haven't we? We've had a couple of 3s, a couple of 5s. No jumper number, but a couple of 3s, a couple of 5s. Sounds like a telephone number here in Queensland. We've got an orange, and the orange is Tim English. Dave and Serge, fight it out. Don't know who's got them. It's just that your names are so similar. 105. 105. 6 is just, that's how many inches tall he is. 105 inches tall. Last pack of this cracking box of low numbers. Then we're going to do the last box, and then we'll be finished. And then I'm going to go home, and then I'm going to sleep. And then I'm going to pack some cards up, and then I'm going to post them out. Ben Cunnington. Respect to Ben Cunnington. Hope everything's going well for him. Number 220. In all seriousness with Ben Cunnington, hopefully everything goes well with him. He is a tough nut, going through a fair bit. Box number 2. Well, it's box number 2, but it's really the third box we did. But that's done now too. So we're going to do one more box. So this 3-box break has become a 4-box break. The 4-box break has given us a spectrum out of the jumbo, which is fantastic. Jared has hit that. And a bit of karma for Jared too, because he's a good fella and does good things for good people. And one thing, one of my sayings in life, we're getting a bit deep now, but I don't mind getting deep in sayings about life, that is. Empty box. One of my sayings in life, I've got 2 sayings in life that I try and live by. One is swings and roundabouts. You do something today, someone will do something for you the next day. You know what I mean. Swings and roundabouts. The other one is learn from yesterday but influence tomorrow. So they're my 2 sayings for life. You can use those sayings if you want. You don't even need to quote me. But that's good. First pack of this box. Lawrence Angwin. Once again, not sure if it's the Lawrence Angwin or not, but Alex Neil-Bullen might know. And number 195. Well, Alex Neil-Bullen. I think his second contract he signed was for $195,000 a year. Crazy numbers. 49 point win. So it basically stayed the same in the second half. Dave, thanks for that. I might send you a Bailey Smith card for that one. Patrick Dangerfield, danger. Danger, Patrick Dangerfield, danger. For Sam Corliss, he gets number 130. That's how many times Patrick Dangerfield refers to Patrick Dangerfield when talking about things. I'm not a Danger fan, I don't know if you can tell. So Jared's saying Brisbane will win the grand final and Carlton Brisbane. I'd love to see Carlton make the grand final too. I've just got respect for their fans. Their fans have stuck by them for so long. So long have been poo. Pink, Rory Laird, Brian deserved a hit. If I'd ever say a person deserved a hit, it would be Brian. Because Brian offered, number 20, nice low number. That's how many kilometres it would have been for Brian to jog on over with a Band-Aid for me, and he offered to do it. So that card is really special to me, and I hope it's special to you too, Brian. I reckon that's about the distance he is away from where we're at. Danger. We got the midnight black number. We go. Oh, Geelong again. Zach Tui. To be sure. Sam Corliss gets that. Nice hit for Sam. Number 13. 13! That goes over there. I'll tell you what. She's a pile of inserts, a Bruin. Worked it out before while we're waiting for people to join the break. 60 odd inserts go out in this one. Got to be happy with that. One of them's an orange one, and one's Trent Cotchin. That makes for a Trent Cotchin double. Thank goodness we haven't got the same insert like we did a couple of times the other night. Trent Cotchin, number 76. Trent Cotchin, number 76. I really am tired and struggling with some numbers. 76, the average age of a average age of a vegan. Don't know why vegan popped in my head. We got Nick Larkey. We have hit a double. I'm pretty sure we hit a Nick Larkey before. This one's number 465. So one thing's for certain, it won't be an upgrade on the number. Did we hit a Nick Larkey before? These are the kind of stats that sit in my head. How many times have I hit Nick Larkey in a day? Josh Mahoney, I'm pretty sure I hit a Nick Larkey something. Maybe it wasn't. I can't stand those cards going the wrong way. No, I didn't. So there's the first Nick Larkey game breaker of the game. Oh, that's right. He didn't offer to bring me a Band-Aid. He offered to bring me a beer. Even better. Love it. Brian, you'll have to come up to the shop, mate. We'll get you onto one of the breaks. Have a bit of fun there. Pink. Tim English. I know we had a Tim English card already. I don't know what that was. 188. I think that's how tall he was when he was just 14. Now that the shop is open, 11 to 7, Wednesday to Friday, 10 to 4 Saturday and Sunday. Unless there's a Brisbane Lions game, then we will be open until 45 minutes before the first bounce. Cody Waitman. Cody will be up in Brisbane in 2032 in the diving competition at the Olympics. 463. Is that too harsh? That's too harsh? I don't know. Whoops. We go there. We got Andrew Brayshaw. My Smoky for the Brownlow. Kid can play. Number 70. Tell me how many votes he's polled thus far. I do recycle some of my numbers. We had a few drinks at the shop yesterday. I was a bit concerned at the shop, and I've forgotten his name, for goodness sake. But he was umpiring the Little League game at half time of the game last night, and he's in the shop. He's cracking beers. Not really. I think he cracked a can of Coke, but we offered him a beer. Liquor licensing was all fine because we weren't selling beers. We were just having beers with our friends yesterday. Nick Hind. For Pete Horn, it's orange. It's number 19. It is! Boom! Ha ha! Shakalaka! He's heating up. From downtown, it's Nick Hind, number 19. And look, 19 there, 19 there. It's his jumper number. Going to the great Pete Horn. Or you may know him on Facebook as Peter Cameron. Here we go again. 19 there, 19 there. Boom! Shakalaka! He's heating up. That is awesome. Pete, Nick Hind, jumper number. So we've had 4 low-numbered cards, of which Peter's got 2. Oh no, Pete's got 1. And a jumper number. Beautiful. And a Spectrum, which was an extra hit. Yeah. And we got a Chaz. Brownlow Predictor. I'm going to go. Oh, yeah! You ripper! We are the pride of Brisbane town. We wear maroon, blue and gold. Brian, you can have that one. It's number 397. Can't be bothered turning it the right way up. What number? Lockie Neal Brownlow predictor. It is number 59. Oh! That's how many votes he would have got in 2020 if we played a full season. 59. Boom, boom. Matthew Luby, you star. That is the biggest hit of the break thus far, I'd say. What a box. Jumper number. And look at that. Matthew Luby, if you do want to sell it, local card shop would be interested in buying. So you just need to talk to the local card shop. Your card, your price, of course. Yeah, only 50. That's number 59. I am excited. You might be able to tell that I'm excited. Let's go back to the chat. Jared, you're right, mate. They'll look after him tomorrow because that's what happens. Bradley Hill again. Nice trip home, Brad. Bad luck about the result. That's what happens, 173. That's his height, surely. Not even close, but we're going with it. That's what happens, They make a noise about, something like last week happened where there was obviously a few incidents that weren't umpired correctly with him. And then the next week they will overcorrect, I think. That's what I think. We got Shannon Hearn. So yeah, that's what I think will happen to Ginnivan. Brian's got a great face for radio. Well, if you think your face is great for radio, have a look at mine. I haven't broken a camera yet, surprisingly. 314, it's West Coast Eagles. It's Shannon Hearn. I can't remember if it's Serge or Dave. They will work it out between them later on. Hopefully they know each other. I'm just going to chuck them all in one big pile and they can sort it out. Yeah. Who do you support, Brian? Are you a local supporter of one of the local teams? Ben King, Death, Taxes and Gold Coast Suns cards. Ben King, number 254. It's almost tax time, guys. Entering breaks tax deductible. So as not being your financial planners, I would tell you to check with your accountant before you claim your breaks on your tax. Max Gawn, number blue. Colour blue, Max Gawn. Let's see what number he is. Number 85. That's how many hit-outs he had in the grand final. After, I can't remember, was it Bailey Smith? Was almost taunting him when Max was on the ground in the boundary. And Max went, Bailey Smith, my friend, do not taunt me. I'm about to become a premiership captain. And premiership captain he became. So we're just waiting here for... We haven't had a green in this box yet, so let's get a green. And we don't have a green yet. David Asprey's here, though. I think David Asprey just walked through the door here, to be honest. Number 107. It's not David Asprey. But someone did just walk through the door. Number 107. In fact, it's interesting because his 107th game was a game against the Gold Coast Suns played up in Cairns. And he had a really good game that day. So, nice card for Matt Jackson. So, yes. Can't believe Rob did himself a mischief on the break. Started bleeding on the break. Terrible. Terrible. We've got a card here. It's for the Blues. Dun, 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 dun. Stephen Rook, Matthew Owies. Well, Owies. And that's what I did to my finger. Ow. So we'll turn it over. Number 10. Not quite a single digit, but low enough. Low enough. Oh, that's right, Blues. Why did I even ask that question, Brian? You should become a Lions supporter, mate. We're going places. Oh, so are the Blues. So anyway, stick with your Blues. Yeah. There you go. We've got some tax advice from Jared Payton. And Mitch Lewis, second time today, 146. We already had the fun fact about Mitch. Mitchell Lewis replacing Sam Mitchell and Jordan Lewis at the Hawthorn Football Club. Brian, who's your all-time favourite blue bagger? You can't answer Jack Elliott. We got Green. We got Zach Tui, to be sure. Sam Corliss gets that one. Oh, I'm going to hope for low number 40. Number 40. That's how old he'll be when he gets Australian citizenship. To be sure. What a break! We're coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone who is watching. It has been a ripping break. And we got pink to go. Isaac Heaney. Josh has got Isaac Heaney. Adam Charnitsky, who's not in the chat. Disappointing. 278. That's how many direct messages Adam Charnitsky has sent to Isaac Heaney. Unhealthy, I tell you, the love that he has for Isaac Heaney. And here we go. What do we got here? We got a game breakers. We got for the Tigers. We got Tom Lynch. Number 698. Tom Lynch, ex-son. There it is. 3 packs to go in this 3-box break that turned into a 4-box break. Doesn't happen very often. But it does happen. We've got a nice low numbered card for Dan Farr, and that was because Dan gave up the Hawks to Todd Howlett, who's had a few Hawks cards. He'll be happy. Essington, Harrison Jones. Number 394. Rob's getting tired, not showing the cards upside. No, he'll do it because it's Peat on. Peat, one of the great men. Peat's 394, there it is. 2 packs to go. I'm going to make a prediction that one of these packs will have a Fremantle hit in it and one will have a Sunset. 2 packs. So we've gotten free tax advice from Jared. Always good. Cooter. Sydney Swans, Lance, Body, Franklin. I was going to say Sydney and I thought, no, they just had one. So the last pack will be a Freo. 650. He kicked that many goals once. And then he kicked 651. Thanks, Justin, for being in the break and hitting that one. Oh, Bruce Dool. Bruce Dool, Major Demand. Brian, we're going to have a chat one day because that sounds pretty cool. That sounds like a good story there. Blue, talking about the Blues, we have a blue card, and the blue card is blue and white, Todd Goldstein. Jared, you got the first hit of the night, or the first good hit of the night, and you get the last good hit of the night. Spectrum into Todd Goldstein. Number 20. That's the age he was drafted. Amazing. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, thank you for being in this break. Let's have a little bit of a look at what we hit tonight, because we hit some great stuff. So I'm just going to... Oh, yeah. That, and that, and that. We hit that, we hit that, we hit that. Oh, Brisbane Lions. Brisbane Lions turned up to play tonight, did they not? That and that. We'll start with these ones. So we had the extra box, which was a jumbo box thrown in by local card shop because we had like having fun, and we wanted to say thank you for our opening weekend. Spectrum Redemption number 5. We had Luke Bruce, Death, Taxes and Gold Coast cards. Jack Lukosius. Bit of action there for the Eagles, and Dave and Serge will be battling to the death for West Coast and the Bulldogs later on. We had some cards here, we had some cards there, we had some cards everywhere. So we had some midnight numbers cards. For Lawrence, we had one for Sam, and we had one for Dave or Serge, whoever wins that fight. We had none of those low numbered, so no, we move on. Connor Rosie, green. Bailey Smith. Notice how I didn't say anything after I said Bailey Smith. Jack Rewald, and to be sure, Zach Tui. Jack Gunston, it's a little number 5. Zach Merritt, Pete Horn gets this one, number 5. Matthew Luby gets, hang on, we're gonna change that around. Oh, you saw what I did there. Dane Zorko, giddy up. Dan Farr says, thank you very much. I'll take number 3. of Darcy Moore. Pete Horn says, Rob, known you for a long time. I'd love you to pull me a jumper number card. If you can pull me a jumper number card, I'd be really happy. So I spoke to Pete. I said, Pete, I'll do what I can. And then I went bang, number 19. Be kind. And he wears number 19, jumper number card. But this is the hit of the break. And honestly, it makes me so happy to hit nice cards for people. And Matthew's been in a couple of breaks, so it's really nice to hit a nice card for Matthew. And in all honesty, Matthew, if you do want to sell this card, you just let local card shop know, and local card shop would be very interested to listen to what price you would like for it. But if you don't, put it in your collection, hang on to it, and hopefully you redeem a really nice Lachie Neale card. The Brisbane Lions wild card, number 59. Numbers to me get less important when there's only 60 of the card. Only 59 other people can have one, but you've got one. So congratulations, Matthew. That is a break. That's break number 5. Now, thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who helped establish the shop in the last 10 days or so. My lovely wife, Jen, who took some annual leave from her work to come and help me get the shop up and ready for this week. Then there's other people. There's Pete, there's Damien, there's Liam, there's Jez, there's Chris, there's Brett, there's Ziggy and Ruth, and there's Ruby too. I sound like Miss Helena on Romper Room here, but there is a lot of people that helped us get the store up and running, and I'm so very thankful to those people. I'm a part of it. There's other people obviously that are also involved in this, but the part that I'm in this is heavily invested from the heart. I love this stuff. So thank you to all those people who made it possible. Thank you to all the people that came into the store over the weekend. Thanks to the people that sent messages saying congratulations. I'm doing it again. I'm doing the Italian version down here. There it is, the Italian version. My parents are from Europe. But thanks to all the people that made that possible. Thanks to everyone who came in, as I said, to the people that joined the breaks, to the people that bought online. Remember, if you want to go to localcardshop.com.au, you can buy in to anything. Anything on the site is 20% off, including the NBA break that's up there. There's a few spots gone. There's still a fair few spots left in that, but you can get 10% off, which would be pretty cool. But otherwise, you'll hear from me. I think I'm going to be laying low tomorrow. You'll hear from me again on Tuesday. I'll put up a little video, have a bit of fun. But congratulations to all the people that hit. Congratulations to all the people that hit a Lachie Neale Brownlow wildcard. And we will catch you later. Just remember, at Local Card Shop, where everybody's Local Card Shop.